and we're off to the circuit of the park in the dark. So these mystics are being killed because they can see the demons, the horror that is being perpetrated upon the city. There's a fox in this bush. I don't know if you can see his flashing eyes. There's my lovely lady. Listen to me talk. Hello. I'm walking around the park talking and filming. May I phone you back? Okay, I'll phone you back. Love you. Maybe I'll edit that bit out, maybe I won't. So this priestess, Almathena, I forget her name, something like this. There is a band of aging heroes. And aging heroes are trying their hardest to stop a prophecy from coming true. This prophecy involves the death of 3 kings, 2 of which are dead, the 3rd of which is a child. And they must protect this child. David Gemmell writes a series of books called the Drenai novels. This is Drenai, Drenai. When I get home, I'll add a little video onto the end of this and I'll show you the cover. Maybe I'll read off the back the synopsis. David Gemmell died of a heart attack at a reasonably young age while writing a trilogy about the history of Rome. No offence, Maury McFizz, Boom Fizz, and Rachel, hello. It's not always just about what the Romans did for us. They did a lot for the world in some ways. But in many ways if they were not the British Empire, they created it. By creating a warrior race, one of the last to stand up against Rome successfully, we became the greatest nation in the world for 1,000 years or more. Rome is so entwined in everything, it's quite scary. It's like they never went anywhere. There is an unveiling at the end of David Gemmell's book, The Last Heroes, where the chief demon is unveiled. The book speaks of betrayal and love, tragedy and hope. But it also shows a willingness for all peoples to come together against a common enemy. And that common enemy is not tangible. You can't touch it. You can't touch it. It's not real. Maybe the enemy is nothing more than just plain and simple greed. read the small Terry Goodkind book that Jay speaks of, and I couldn't recommend that one more. That was brilliant. And I hate to say it, Jay, I needed something more, and I wasn't getting it from Terry Goodkind. I've got it from David Gemmell every time I've read one of his books again. And I've read all of his books more than 3 times each. We sit here for a minute and sparky red, and then let's see. I know sometimes my thoughts get a bit convoluted. They diverge quite a lot. Like I said, I'm new to all this. Despite my trepidation about what's going on YouTube, I am enjoying this. And I don't care if I only get 4 subs, I'll keep doing it. Mr. Jazz Sinclair sent me a beautiful message, and I do believe in it. I am doing this for myself, for selfish reasons, in many ways. But from the very beginning, I've tried to think of this as trying to set an example, not of how to do it, but of how to do it in your own way. I was talking to my lady tonight about people being selfish and about how I don't think it's natural in the way people behave these days. That type of selfishness, that insular selfishness, is bred. Nature is selfish in its nature of survival. But if we're not surviving, we're able to just live, then why the selfishness? For myself, I think a lot of it was born and bred on the playgrounds many decades ago, and I think it's still there. I have a practical idea to draw attention to ourselves. It's a scary one. It involves no violence, but it does involve unhappiness. For myself, in many ways, I would like to boycott birthdays, Christmas, Easter, fireworks night, Pancakes Day, Independence Day, Thanksgiving. I would boycott them all until people asked why. I do not wish to cause my children unhappiness by cancelling their birthdays. I am not the Sheriff of Nottingham. And for those in the know, those oak trees are on Loxley Drive. I do not want to cancel Christmas. But we must make a stand. We must make a point. And whatever Dan Pratt says about surrounding the media stations, I don't think it's going to be enough. We cannot go and live at the media stations, and when we're out, they'll just go back to type. So instead we must draw people here and to other places like this and show them a different way, a better way, a more personal way. This is so much more intimate than the TV. Even though the TV people stare you straight in the eyes and talk to you, tell you how nice you are and how friendly the world is. I do not know the people we are supposed to vote for, so I will never vote for them. I have crossed paths with Joe Johnson twice, and we still have not spoken. I do not wish to speak to him, though I may well do at some point. He is the local MP, the brother of Boris Johnson. Of course, so we have Bojo and Jojo. Pathetic. I don't even know if you can hear me. I would like to think, after watching some of you people, I would vote for you. I would vote for you to do what was right. I do not believe in chucking a baby out in the bathwater. I do not like government as it stands. I do not like politics as they stand. But to just chuck it all away is like throwing away the plough and starting again with a stick. I'm going to start walking because I'm running out and I'll need something when I'm walking home. I do hope you can hear me. It's not too windy tonight. You see down the park there. I like making those little rubbish videos. I haven't released many yet, and I shall be doing so. I do it to encourage other people to do better. And just because I enjoy it. Can't see. Light nice. Excuse me. I'll turn it around and bring it close so you're not staring at my nose. It does say battery dying, and I know I've been chatting for ages. Anyway, circuit of the park. I did say that. That seems like a good time to finish. Peace and luck to you all, and good night to you all. Much love to you all.